Hello guys, today we're going over Super Smash Bros. Again. Yes, but today we're going over characters or fighters. Smash Bros. Has a slew of fighters, a slew of fighter characters, and there's over 80, of course. But today we'll be going over who will be Smash Bros. 6, who will be staying, and who will be going. And we'll be going in alphabetical order to make it less confusing. The first character is Banjo-Kazooie. What's way? Could Banjo-Kazooie return? Banjo-Kazooie is one of those, iffy characters if he be returning or not. I think Banjo-Kazooie will probably be this one-time character, one of Nintendo's greatest achievements, or Smash ultimate thing. But Banjo-Kazooie, it depends on if Microsoft will let him in the next game. If they do, I think Nintendo will happily let Banjo-Kazooie and possibly even more rare reps overall. Next character is Bayonetta. As long as and Banjo-Kazooie could. Oh yeah, let's go back to Banjo-Kazooie. I think Banjo-Kazooie could be a DLC character again, but now we're going over Bayonetta. This character, oh lord, Bayonetta is a character that is absolutely hated by the Smash 4 community and is now low tier and mid tier in Smash Ultimate to even low tier. Well, tier lists do not really matter who is returning, as Ganondorf is one of the worst characters in every game, but he's good in casual, and he is a main villain in Zelda, so of course he's staying. So tier lists don't really matter. Bayonetta, I think as long as Platinum Games and Sega, which will probably let Sonic in, if Sega still has the rights to Bayonetta, which means Bayonetta could probably come back in Smash Bros. I know a lot of people don't like Bayonetta, but it'll probably come back. Bowser obviously will be returning. There is no way Bowser is being cut. I think Bowser is the first absolutely safe character to be returning. Same thing with Bowser Jr. I don't think Bowser Jr. is being removed. They could give Bowser Jr. an overall moveset different, change Bowser Jr.'s moveset to make it better. But I don't think and a lot of Mario characters will be being cut. Because Mario is that big of a franchise. And Nintendo loves the Mario characters. Because Mario is Nintendo's most important franchise. So the next character is Bailiff. This character is another iffy character. He's a new character. But he could probably be cut. Because by the time Smash 6 comes out, there will be a new Fire Emblem game. It really depends on how well Free Houses really sells, how great Free Houses is, and how remembered Free Houses will be. But I think, judging based off the reaction of Bailiff is the first character I'm certain is not returning. Captain Falcon, of course, is returning. Moving on. Pokemon Trainer will probably return. Pokemon Trainer is one of the most important parts of the Pokemon series. I think the only reason why Pokemon Trainer didn't return in Smash 4 is for the same reason why Ice Climbers didn't return. It's because it wasn't technically plausible. So we have 4 characters I think are safe to return. Pokemon Trainer will be in the game. And I think that means both Squirtle and Ivysaur will be in the game. I think Pokemon Trainer would, like with Jigglypuff, was intended to be put in the game, but for the same reasons as Ice Climbers, couldn't be put into the game. So yeah, the characters are returning. All of the Pokemon Trainer characters are returning. Next is Chrom. I think he's gone. I know Fire Emblem Fates was the gave Fire Emblem back to popularity, but does this game really need 3 characters? And also he's an echo of Roy, where some people were even debating if Roy will be returning. So, I don't think Chrom is returning, so he is the second character guaranteed to get the boot. Cloud is also guaranteed to get the boot. Why? Because Square Enix. Yes. If you thought Konami was bad, well, Square Enix is like Konami but worse. Cloud was actually the last character, yes, even more lower than Snake to be confirmed. So Snake has a higher chance of returning than Cloud. I think Cloud is getting the boot. Corn is also getting the boot. Why? Because nobody likes Corn. Okay. Corn was added for Fire Emblem Fates, and that game isn't really relevant anymore. And Corn will be gone. Even though he is half dragon, that concept is a cool for a fighter. He's just not a really good. He's just not a good character. He was decent in Smash 4, but he's just not a good character. Daisy, if they're probably gonna keep Peach, they're gonna keep Daisy. That's how Nintendo is. Dark Pit, well, just like Daisy, Dark Pit will probably take no development time at all to put in the game. I know people won't want to hear this, but I think that will probably be very, very true. I know Sakurai is intending to cut characters and Nintendo themselves, but Dark Pit and Daisy are very easy characters to put in Smash Bros. Dark Pit and Daisy take little development time to put in, and there's really very little differences between Dark Pit and Daisy, outside of a few of the animations. They basically just take Pit's model and Peach's model, and they just look like Daisy and Dark Pit to make these characters different. Dark Samus, however, is not returning. I just think they're not going to make this character come back. I think they want to put Dark Samus in for, hey, unless Dark Samus is returning Metroid Prime 4, yeah, Dark Samus is gone. Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong, I think, are returning. You don't have to count them out. Dr. Mario is one of these strangest characters. The thing is, he was in Melee, he was intended to be in Brawl, he was in Smash 4, yes, he got brought back in Smash 4, and in Smash Ultimate. I think this time, like in Brawl, he'll be getting the boot. So, yeah. And especially in the next Smash game where they have so many characters, I know they can easily just degrade Dr. Mario down to an Echo Fighter, but I think Dr. Mario is getting the boot. Next is Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is one of Nintendo's most successful games of all time. Of course, it's a piece of Nintendo's history with the Nintendo NES Zapper, and of course, Duck Hunt being one of the best-selling NES games. And of course, since NES was Nintendo's first console, and Duck Hunt was a very important game in Nintendo history, early Nintendo history, and a cool retro game as well, Duck Hunt is not going to go away anytime soon. Falco will probably not go away anytime soon. Falco is probably an easy character to put in. They can just use Fox as a base and develop his character from there. Fox and Ganondorf are both staying. Greninja, as I explained in another video, is probably staying. Greninja has been pulled again this year as the most popular Pokemon. Why would they cut Greninja if he's still the most popular Pokemon despite Gen 8 and Gen 7 coming out? I think Greninja's popularity is gonna last. So yeah, Greninja is probably gonna be staying for future titles to come. And also he'll represent the newer Pokemon games. Next is Hero. He'll probably be cut for the same reasons why Final Fantasy. Well, okay. Dragon Quest, I think, has a higher chance of staying than Final Fantasy. Despite them both being made by the same company, Dragon Quest, unlike Cloud, is a character that feels like they belong in Super Smash Bros. Why isn't Hero in Smash Bros. Already? And of course, Dragon Quest has always been on Nintendo consoles, and Hero, it seems like the generic protagonist from the Dragon Quest franchise, so I think Hero, just like Bayonetta and Duck Hunt, have a 50-50 chance of returning. If he doesn't make it in the base roster, he'll probably make it in DLC. Ice Climbers could probably be returning, and could probably not. Ice Climbers is a weird character. I know the reason why Ice Climbers are cut in Smash 4 is because they couldn't make them in the game, but Ice Climbers, there's a lot of other retro characters in the game, and Ice Climbers is two characters, and Nintendo, if Sakurai didn't have enough time to develop a character, I think the Ice Climbers would be gone, but I think at this time, Ice Climbers will probably be coming back. Ike is basically the only character in Fire Emblem to be a heavyweight. I know the Black Knight could be another heavyweight to replace Ike, but Ike is just a character, is now one of the OG characters. He was introduced in Brawl, and people said, oh, he's gonna be cut for a quorum, but guess that never happened, and I think Ike is probably here to stay. Ike is one of the OG characters in Smash Bros. And he's just like Captain Falcon and some other characters. You can't just see Smash Bros. Without Ike being in Super Smash Bros. As a whole. So yeah, Ike is probably staying in Super Smash Bros. The next character, yeah, it's in the world, he's being gone. Especially if a Gen 8 character gets revealed for DLC, I don't see a Cineworld staying in Smash Bros. At least Gen 7 got a rep, unlike Gen 3, which deserves a rep on its own. Come on, Nintendo. You could get every other Pokemon generation besides Gen 5, which I can't really think of any good reps, and Gen 3, which has a few or 3 to 5 good characters that would fit in Smash Bros. Such as Blaziken and Sceptile and a few of the red and Deoxys could fit easily in Smash Bros. Or God of War. Really, Nintendo? No Gen 3 in Pokemon? No, it's in and Smash Brothers? I know this is trophies and Pokeballs and Spirits, but come on, Nintendo. In green, of course, is Stain. Isabelle, I think, is another character that is Stain. Ivysaur, I already explained with Pokemon Trainer. I know they can, if they really don't want to develop 3 characters in one, they don't have enough time, they can always do the Charizard again, only Charizard again, because of course Charizard is still one of the most popular Pokemon, and just like Greninja, will always be one of the most popular Pokemon. Jigglypuff is going to find a way to make it in. Even if Sakurai has attained to cut Jigglypuff will still find a way to sneak into Smash Bros. So yes, Jigglypuff will be staying in Smash Bros. Joker, yeah, he's gone. Why? Because I think Joker is a one-game only character. Persona 5 will not be as relevant in the next Smash Bros. Game, so he'll be gone. Ken, I'll explain him when I get to Ryu. He is basically the original Echo Fighter, so if Ryu's probably staying, he's gonna probably stay. King Dedede, no question, he's staying. King K. Rool, he is a villain. Why would Nintendo cut one of Donkey Kong villain? I know he hasn't been relevant in the Donkey Kong Country series, but come on. It's either him, or the Tiki Man, or Seal. Which one is your choice? I choose the Crocodile game, that guy who has been the main villain for 4 games. It also has been rumored that King K. Rool might be coming back at a Donkey Kong game. Next 2 characters, I'll save. Don't have to explain why. Widow Mac. People are saying Widow Mac is a character that may be cut or may not be cut, but Widow Mac, of course, is another important character in Nintendo history. Punch-Out was one of Nintendo's biggest NES hits, and Widow Mac is practically a retro character. I know he got his reboot game on the Wii, but Widow Mac is essentially a retro character in himself, so he'll probably stay. Lucario has also been pulled as one of the most popular Pokemon. Of course, Lucario will probably stay to be in one more game. Lucas, he's gone. Unless Mother 3 finally comes out in America, Lucas will be gone from Super Smash Bros. Lucina, just like the other Echoes above, Dark Pit and Daisy, and yeah, Lucina will probably stay because considering that Dark Pit and Daisy took real effort to put in, Lucina, as explained by Sakurai and Smash 4, took real effort to put into the game, and I think Echo Fighter is our thing to stay. So yes, next 3 characters outstaying. Luigi, Mario, obviously outstaying, and Moth, since he's basically the mascot of Fire Emblem, will probably stay, and we'll probably get another Echo Fighter as well. Wouldn't be surprised considering that Sakurai, even though he'll cut a few Fire Emblem characters, he'll probably add a few more in. That's how Sakurai is. Mega Man. Okay, so I think Mega Man will probably be staying. If Capcom will put the character in, Mega Man will probably stay. Because even though he isn't as popular as Capcom's other franchise that they put in, Street Fighter, Mega Man was still a part of the NES's. Was still a popular game there on the NES games, even though there was like 10 Mega Man games on the NES. Meta Knight is staying. Mewtwo, yes. I think Nintendo does not want to make the same mistake as Brawl and Smash 4 by leaving out Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo will probably stay in this game. The Miis will probably stay. Yes, I know people don't want to hear us, or probably one of the Miis will probably stay, because Nintendo wants to make money off the Mii costumes. Game & Watch, Ness, and Aomao will probably stay. Game & Watch, of course, is one of the most important characters in Nintendo history. Of course, he will stay. Ness will probably stay because he'll represent the Earthbound / Butter series. Aomao, because he is the main character of Pikmin 1 and 2, and of course he'll still appear. And of course, he is the kind of the de facto mascot of the Pikmin franchise. He will probably be staying. With Alpha as probably an Echo Fighter. Next is Pac-Man. Pac-Man will probably stay, considering that he is just like Mr. Game & Watch in terms of legacy. And also, Namco will probably be developing the game anyways. So that means Pac-Man will be staying. Next character is Palutena. Palutena will probably stay, considering that if Sakurai is still on board with Dark Pit as well, because Kid Icarus Uprising was developed by Sakurai himself. Next is Pete. She's probably staying. She's obviously staying. Pichu, yeah, you're the next character to get the boot. Yeah, we have gotten through such a long list of characters without getting the boot since Joker. Pichu is an obvious character to cut. No one likes Pichu. Moving on. Pikachu, of course, will probably be staying. Piranha Plant will probably be getting the boot. I know that it's sad to hear that Piranha Plant was one of the most amazing additions in Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate, but come on. Piranha Plant will probably be the only Mario character to be cut in the roster, which is the same. Hopefully you get Goomba in Smash 6. One of the most important gaming characters in history has still not been put in Super Smash Bros. How dare you, Nintendo? Goomba should be in Super Smash Bros. Along with Waluigi. Next is Pit. Pit is probably obviously going to return. We already went over Pokemon Trainer, so we don't have to talk about him again. When we went over Charizard earlier in the video. Rob will probably stay, even though some people are like, oh, why will Rob stay? Well, obviously Nintendo likes Rob. That's why. Victor and Simon, they're iffy characters. I think they'll probably get the boot. I know people say, oh, because of videos support the game in Nintendo's history. But I think if Sakura is going to cut characters, I think these characters were turned for this game, were appeared for this game, and this game alone. And also Konami does have other series they could put in the game. But yeah, Victor and Simon will probably be gone. I'm sorry to say this, but yeah. Robin, he does represent the magic and elemental parts of Fire Emblem, so he'll probably stay. Rosalina, yes, Nintendo loves the Mario characters, so Rosalina will probably stay. Roy, yeah, okay, we'll go over Roy. Roy is a fan favorite character, but he'll probably be cut. I'm not gonna go over if characters could return as DLC. That's a whole nother bag of worms to go over, but I think Roy could probably stay due to how popular his character is, especially in Japan. Ryu will probably stay because he is basically the fighting game character. If Mega Man is staying, I think Ryu will stay because they're both owned by the same company. And of course, Capcom will probably seek in a third character, probably the Monster Hunter from Monster Hunter. Samus will probably stay. Obviously will stay, not probably. Zeke, of course, could probably be just put back into the transformation of Zelda. I don't see Zeke being removed. The same thing applies to Zero Suit Samus. Sulk will obviously stay, just like Samus and all the other characters that I say obviously stay. Simon, I already discussed him with Victor. Snake will probably be gone. I'm sorry, Snake, but you'll probably be gone. Snake will probably only come back till he can have every character in Smash Bros. I don't think Konami's gonna come back around and say, hey, Nintendo, let's put Snake in for another Smash game. Nah, they probably won't bring back Snake. Sonic will probably stay. Yes, probably stay because Sega, and there'll probably still be Sonic and Mario games and all that stuff. Sonic will probably still continue to be on Nintendo consoles. And yes, Sonic will obviously stay in Smash Bros. Terry, as you know, Fatal Fury actually has a lot of crossovers of fighting games, and Fatal Fury is a dead fighting game franchise. So I guess so since the SNK can keep the Fatal Fury series alive, Terry will probably return and Smash Bros. The next Smash Bros. Oh yes, to confront them, there's Toon Link and Young Link. I think even though I want both of them gone to replace of Impa and Skull Kid, I know Nintendo likes the Links, so one of them will probably stay. And considering that Toon Link has been in 3 games, compared to Young Link's 2 games, Toon Link will probably return over Young Link. Next is Villager. Villager will probably return. Animal Crossing is a very popular franchise. I know people are like, oh, but we just replaced Villager with Isabelle. Well, they'll probably keep Villager because Isabelle is basically and Villager are almost the same character. Wario, of course, is staying. Wii Fit Trainer, yeah, she's getting the boot. Wii Fit Trainer was only relevant during the Wii era, and of course the Nintendo wants to represent, and of course the Mii's could represent the Wii era, and represent the Wii era better than Wii Fit Trainer, and at least it's still being used to this day. It will probably be used on the next Nintendo console, unlike Wii Fit, so Wii Fit Trainer will be gone from Super Smash Bros. Next is Wolf. Wolf is an iffy character, as he wasn't even intended to be put into the next Smash 4, but sorry, Wolf, you'll probably gain the boot because Nintendo obviously does not like Wolf. I want Wolf to return because he's a villain. and we need more villains, but obviously Nintendo does not think the same way. So yes, we'll have a 50-50 chance. Yoshi obviously will stay. There's no question. Zelda will stay, and Zero Two Challenge and Young Link we were discussed. So we gone over every character. But now, who could be the newcomers? Of course, there'll be new characters in the games. So basically, in the next characters. Okay, so let's just predict that Smash Bros. Will come out in 2026 or something like that. So, what will be the new characters in the game? We cut at least like 10 characters in Smash Bros. I think more will probably be cut than this. But yeah, I think this is probably a very reasonable estimate. Or all the echoes could be cut, but the echoes are essentially characters that are exactly the same as the original characters, and I don't see them being cut. Maybe except for a few. But yeah, now we're going over new characters. The first character, we'll be going over 10 new characters that will probably be in the next Smash Bros. Game. And the first character I think of is Waluigi. Waluigi, of course, is a very, very long requested character. And it's just why hasn't Waluigi been a playable character? He has been forced to stay as an assist trophy for 3 games. Meanwhile, you get Piranha Plant. I know Piranha Plant is one of the greatest characters in Smash Bros., but come on. You do Waluigi dirty for 3 straight whole games. You do Waluigi dirty for 3 straight whole games. So yeah, I think it's time for Waluigi to be a playable character in Super Smash Bros. The other Mario character that will be added will be Toad. Preferably Captain Toad. And yes, people say, but Toad is a part of Peach's moveset. Of course. But again, there are multiple Toads, obviously. If you do not know, there are more than one Toad, obviously. It's not like Crom, there's only one of him. There are multiple Toads in the Mario series if you played any Mario game. So yes, Toad, I think, is a very logical character to be in. And of course, Toad is always the third character in every Mario game that we played as. And Toadette could be an echo fighter of Toad. Next character is Tom Nook. Yes, I know, like, really, Tom Nook? But Tom Nook is one of the most important characters in Animal Crossing. He's the one who forces you to pay for his stuff. Yes, he forces you to pay for his loans. And of course, Tom Nook is a part of his Final Smash. But again, Crom is a part of Robin's Final Smash. So, using the same logic there, Tom Nook can be a playable character and a part of Village in Isabelle's Final Smash, just like how Crom can be beat up by Crom by using Robin's Final Smash. Smash Bros. Ignores all kinds of logic. And while we just had Waluigi the assist trophy and Waluigi as a playable character as well, that'll just make the game even more make less sense. The next character, well, we have a F-Zero rep. The next F-Zero rep, I think, will be Samurai Goro, from, of course, F-Zero itself. I think that F-Zero, by time, needs a second character, at least for one game. I know F-Zero will probably not get a new game anytime soon, but, yeah, it makes sense that this character could be in Smash Bros. He is a pretty cool character. I know, but he'll be another sword fighter. But come on, F-Zero needs more characters. You think that F-Zero can only get along with one character for this long? So yeah, the fifth character is Dixie Kong from Donkey Kong. Dixie Kong could be an easy echo character for Donkey Kong. Not Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong. As Dixie Kong could have some slightly different moves than Diddy Kong, and could obviously be under Donkey Kong rep. As Donkey Kong, as a series, is a very vast and large series as its own, without Mario. So of course, the next character, number 6, is Shadow the Hedgehog. Obviously, this character needs to be in Smash Bros. I think Sonic needs to have more than one character. Why does Street Fighter get 2 characters and Sonic only gets 1? It makes no sense. Shadow is an easy echo character, just like the previous character I said above. Shadow has a lot of the same moves as Sonic. And it just makes no sense why Shadow is they still did sound dirty just like Waluigi. It's just like, why do they hate Sonic so much? They only have Sonic and no one else. another character there, and of course, the sixth character is Dr. Eggman. Of course, we have to have we have the hero and we have the villain. And of course, the villain of Sonic is Dr. Eggman. Of course, Dr. Eggman should be a playable character. I know he's already a spirit, but this is the next Smash Bros. Smash 6. And of course, if Sega wants to add more Sonic characters, I think Dr. Eggman over Tails is the logical choice to go because he's the villain of the series. And of course, if they add a story mode similar to World of Light, he could easily be one of the villains, plotting with King K. Rool, Ridley, Wolf, and various other villains from other franchises. The next character, of course, is Waddle Dee, or Banana Dee. Waddle Dee is the fifth wheel. As much as we want to see Dollars from Kirby Superstar Ultra, not Kirby Superstar, Kirby Squeak Squad, Waddle Dee seems like the logical fourth Kirby rep. Come on, first of all, he's cute. Second of all, common enemies are in Smash Bros. Such as Piranha Plant. And come on, Kirby needs to have a fourth character, and Waddle Dee has been the fourth wheel in the Kirby franchise, and Waddle Dee is not even a part of King Dedede's moveset anymore, so you don't have to worry about that whole conundrum anymore. But again, just like with King Dedede's moveset, there are more than one Waddle Dee, and this could be Banana Waddle Dee as a separate character than Waddle Dee. But of course, common enemies have been a playable character in Smash Bros. But there's another common enemy that should be in Smash Bros, and we all know who that is: Goomba. Of course, Goombas is the most recognizable character besides Toad, not in Smash Bros. Why aren't Goombas not a playable character in Smash Bros? You know they're the greatest gaming character of all time? I have no idea. But hopefully in Smash 6, they finally put Goomba as a playable character. Of course, one of the greatest gaming icons needs to be represented. The next character, if he's not a DLC character, is Crash Bandicoot. I don't think there's a page for Crash Bandicoot. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot will not get any. No, Crash Bandicoot I think will be a playable character in the next Smash Bros. Game. I think Crash Bandicoot is really one of those characters. It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot will inevitably be in Super Smash Bros. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot will probably be in Super Smash Bros. Other third-party character that will probably appear in Super Smash Bros. Will probably be Rayman. If he isn't a playable character in the DLC, Rayman, of course, is a character that Ubisoft would probably add in this game, as considering they put Ezio as a costume in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, yeah, Ubisoft is, of course, I think, okay putting the characters in Smash Bros. If Rayman is not a playable character as a DLC, as a Fighters Pass 2 character, Rayman could always be in the next Smash Bros. Game as a playable character. The next character actually does have a spirit in Super Smash Bros. I think Rayman actually has a trophy. I think Rayman actually has a trophy and a spirit in Smash Bros. Ultimate. The next character, then we have to have a character that will please the fans, and that is Sante from the Sante game. Yes, I chose Sante over the skeleton from Undertale. Why? Because Sante is one of the most requested characters in Smash Bros. I have no idea anything about the Sante series, but of course, since a lot of people have been requesting Sante, it seems that yes, Sante could probably be in Smash Bros. Considering that she is already a spirit in the game. Next is another character. I'll be shocked if it isn't in Fighters Pass 2, and that is Steve from Minecraft, or the Minecraft avatar, or a player from Minecraft. Minecraft is the most popular game in the entire world, the best-selling game in history. And I'm just shocked that Minecraft is not in Super Smash Bros. I am shocked to this day that Minecraft is not in Super Smash Bros. There is nothing about Minecraft in Smash Bros. Outside of rumors. And it's just so weird that Minecraft and Steve from Minecraft is not a playable character in Smash Bros. I think that yes, he will be in Super Smash Bros. Steve from Minecraft. The next character will be Isaac from Golden Sun. And yeah, I think he'll be a playable character. I think just like Waluigi and Shadow, he has not been put in due to time constraints. And then we'll be going over 3 more characters. Skull Kid and Impa. Zelda has been dying for more characters for a while, and I think these 2 characters are the logical choice to go. Obviously, because they're very requested characters in Zelda franchise. And Skull Kid is in most and has been requested for a long time. And it's done with Nintendo inside, and people and fans of Skull and Majora's Mask. I think I was sick of him being an assist trophy in every game. Yeah, I feel Waluigi fans all feel you as well. Skull Kid, along with Shadow and Waluigi, need to be playable character in Super Smash Bros. And the last character in Smash Bros. Obviously is Crash Bandicoot if he is in the DLC. Another character I will be shocked that isn't DLC is Crash Bandicoot. Why? Because he's an icon in gaming history. Smash Bros. We have Sonic, we have Mega Man, and we have Pac-Man. But we don't have Crash Bandicoot. We even have Banjo-Kazooie. But Crash Bandicoot? Oh, we don't have Crash Bandicoot in Smash Bros. What do you mean by no Crash Bandicoot in Smash Bros? What do you mean by no Crash Bandicoot? Yeah, it makes no sense that he's not in Smash Bros. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot needs to be in Super Smash Bros. I think if he is a DLC character in the Smash Ultimate, another character could easily be in Smash Bros. And that is another mascot. If Banjo-Kazooie is returning, we'll be going over an extra character, and that is Master Chief from Halo. If Banjo-Kazooie is returning, I think Microsoft will say, hey, Banjo-Kazooie's in Smash. We can put Steve in Smash, which I think Steve will probably inevitably be in Super Smash Bros. So Microsoft to actually have 3 characters of Master Chief makes it into Smash Bros. And it makes sense. Minecraft is the most popular game in the world. Banjo-Kazooie is in Smash Ultimate already, and Master Chief could be the replacement for Solid Snake when he gets cut, essentially because Master Chief is another character that uses guns and weapons to fight against it. And also, we could finally have Halo music in Smash Bros. And that is something that really should be a thing. So that's basically it. Goodbye.